most non-rare dungeon bosses will give you this currency here called the Tarnished Undermine Real. So if you're doing like Dire Maul, Blackrock Depths, UBRS, LBRS, you're doing Strathome, any of those places, Skolomance, whatever you want to call it. Each boss will drop about one. If you come to Booty Bay, by the way in Booty Bay, right in this section here, and you talk to this NPC, the Undermine Trainer, Trader, not Trainer, you can buy an assortment of goods, mainly your Tier 0 dungeon set. So if you're a casual player, or you're not casual, and you're looking to get hardcore, and you want to get some pre-best in slot items, arguably this is probably going to be something you're going to want to check out. So for me right now, I've got 34 of these. So to give you some perspective as to how long that took me, it took me a good couple of hours. I did 2 full strat runs. So that includes both the main gate side, which is live, and then the service gate side, which is the undead, forsaken side. Why am I talking like that? Because I'm sick. And I did 1 Skolomance. I like calling it Sholomance. Whatever. You know the one I'm talking about. So I did those 3. And, well, those 3 dungeons, each one twice. I don't even know if a full strat run's considered 1 dungeon, because that is a pretty long dungeon. Sometimes most people only do 1 side, but either which way. That gave me 34. And again, for more perspective, a chest piece will be 50. Gloves and boots are 25. Your cowl or your helm is 50 along with your pants. Your belt and your shoulders are 25 a pop, and the bracers being 15. So if your goal was to always to have that matching set of armor, which is something that's naturally going to be more difficult to do in classic World of Warcraft, regardless of the one you're doing, whether it's hardcore, classic era, anniversary, or seasonal, there's no transmog, right? So this is going to be definitely something you may want to look into. I had no idea that this was a thing. Like I said, now I'm already at the point where I can get my shoulders. You want to make sure that when you do click on this, that it is the piece that you want. As far as I know, based on other people's horror, you cannot refund it. So if you accidentally click, you sneeze, you have a stroke, too bad. And you're not going to be able to argue with the GM about it. So make sure you're clicking on what you want. And it drops 1 or so, give or take, like I said, per non-rare elite boss for everybody. So you're not rolling on it, right? And it's not just going to magically appear in your bags. You're going to want to make sure that you're looting them. And that's pretty much all I wanted to talk to you about in this. Again, this will be known for practically anybody who's into the world of Warcraft. But I didn't know. There's a lot of stuff I didn't know about seasonal that I couldn't even find basic information on, that I just didn't understand. I couldn't find any well-written articles on just what the hell this was all about. It wasn't until I went in hands-on myself that I started going, oh, look at that. Unlimited mana with my rune for Wrath. Oh, wow, I can have Wind Fury on my Feral Druid. That's absolutely insane. Called Wild Strikes. Just that sort of stuff. Or, oh, wow, they brought the Astral Glyph to Season of Discovery so that you can not be a laser chicken if you don't want to be one. I thought that was amazing. Or just tiny little things like how you can turn into this and you can still mount, or if you turn into a cat, see, I'm a cat, but yet I'm still in skeleton form. Just like these little things, right? And I think that is worth mentioning. So yeah, definitely get out there, get some loot. Do some random dungeons. There's even an LFG up here. It's actually not that bad at all. You could just click on dungeon, right? Like I said, you could click all of these if you wanted. These are all the ones in closing here. Pretty much anything that's on the list once you're level 60. Even Blackrock Depth, I'm being told, even though it says like 52 to 60. You go in there, you're going to get a decent amount. I don't know what this is, so I'm scared to click on it. You'll get those coins. You get decked out. Like I said, if I can get a full set for my Feral Druid.
I have a deal for you.
Well, I'm glad you do. Which, by the way, these are not bound to a class. I think they were before. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. But I could have sworn back in the day Shadowcraft was only for rogues, was it not? Either which way. Okay? I already have most of the set for my Feral. Good for me. And I'm going to do the Wild Heart for balance. And I'm going to have a blast. And then after that, if I don't get any better gear, after that, I honestly don't really care. I just want to go around, help people, buff them, heal them, throw a couple Star Surges and Starfalls here and there, raise some hell, and have fun. So this is now, once again, another reason for me to, with all due respect, not really want to play the Anniversary Realms. There's none of this fun stuff in there. It's too hardcore for me, I think, to go back to that. The thumbs up, as always, if you liked the video. It does greatly help support that channel with the algorithm. Thumbs down if you didn't like it. You know it's coming. And I'll bend it in half and twist it. You see this? And I'll break that off where the sun don't shine. Okay? And if you want to subscribe, great. Not, whatever. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.